When I joined Trent, I joined as a program manager and now I'm the deputy head. So that's a vast change for me. I was in a position where I was doing completely, a micromanagement of all the activities which we did. And currently, I would want to say that I'm doing almost 150 projects at any given point of time. And in Trent, when I joined, we actually had this whole IT being outsourced to a partner. And our job was mainly to, keep the infrastructure and the backend services on. Now we are in-house team. From a 5-member team, we've come to 150-member team. So the complete innovation as well as strategy is something what we do. Whereas previously, the thinking was definitely in-house, but the execution was out. So I think that's the difference, what IT is today for Trent. I think there is a lot of difference when it is in-house because a small example, we have done an S4HANA project earlier when it was an outsourced team. Though it was done by a partner, everything landed correctly for us, but there were a lot of hiccups, there were a lot of delays, and there were problems. Whereas the same project now, when we've done it for Star Bazaar, it is the same. Everything remains the same, but the difference is that we have the complete thinking with us. We have the complete strategy of rolling out that project, and it is, we actually landed it way ahead of schedule. We have the power, with us to make sure that it is completely right. It is speed to market what we can bring with the own team being with us. And the own team would actually know retail better than anybody else in an IT company would. So with our own team, we actually, are able to deliver it fast. It's all your testing and everything is something what you're able to do it on your own. It's difficult when we started off, that journey of recruiting people, interviewing people, getting the right set of people. It was a difficult journey. And we have taken in freshers also in our team and we've groomed them also. It has been a learning curve for everybody. When it's your own team, you actually try to be patient with them. You actually try to teach them again and again. And you actually want to groom them to deliver the best. So the team management is the job which you were doing earlier. Now, it's the same job that somebody else is doing and you are just trying to manage that person, do that same job for you. So I think that's where we've also grown to learn and, be, show your empathy towards the team and grow that team. I think we always tell people that, we are like the lights. Till the time the light is on, nobody notices us. Once the light goes down, that's when people start panicking, what's going wrong. So the recent example, which you must have, noticed, was the blue screen of death. It was something which nobody had predicted is going to happen. So at 11 or 10:30, when you are just working and, people start panicking, calling you up saying that I'm getting a blue screen. I think that's when we realize that this is something we need to act upon on immediate basis. And we did not have a solution at that time, on what we're supposed to be doing. But I think we had a plan and ready that as soon as the solution is there, we will just bifurcate our servers first. We will look at the end users and we had a plan ready. And more than a plan, what we first knew that is we had to get the stores up and running. We had to get our billing done because customers were inside the stores. And the first thing we did is put on the server, which is there for the store, get the stores there running, and what they were able to do is at least start the billing. So the billing was not impacted for us, but the desktops for every store is something which we had to bring, for them. And the panic situation was like you will get almost, we had 200, 300 calls because we've got 800 stores and every store calling you up, telling you that there is a problem. I think that's when, you need to keep your calm, be patient, tell them to be patient. And I think I'm happy to say that we were out of this whole thing in less than 2 days, which the other industries have taken really a long time to come out of it. We had our billing system, which was obsolete and which we had to change. We actually did a contract for the new billing system, ETP system. And within the signing and of the contract, within 9 days, we were live with the first store. 9 days was something, which was incredible for both the teams to achieve. And after that, we did not stop with that one store. We actually got all our stores live within 3 months of time, which we are proud to say that it was without a downtime. None of the stores, had to even close down for the change. So tonight, when you close your billing, you're on the old POS. The next day, when you get up in the morning and come, you have a new system there. People were actually going to the stores, changing the system overnight, every night changing 50 tills or 50 stores. Assets were traveling, hardware is traveling, people are traveling. So that's the change what we bought in the new billing system. What I enjoy the most, to be true, is I love when I'm talking to the store teams, when I'm talking to the cashiers, I'm talking to our warehouse team, because we learn a lot from them. Talking to a single cashier will give you a lot of inputs on what they do in their day-to-day life, how we make systems simple for them, or how we can innovate, because when they tell their problems, I think that's when we can also innovate and give them a good solution around it to make their life simple. So I think that's what I like. I don't think we take a time off. You can get a call at 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning also. I mean, that's okay because somebody's working. The warehouse is working, right? You also want to make sure that your stock is going out on time. The stores are receiving it on time. The stores call you up till, if they are there till 11, 12, they do call you up. But it's because they have a problem. So I never see a challenge when people call me up that late or early morning. I think the key trends of IT, you've got cloud computing, which is the main one today in the market. And I think cloud computing helps you because we are not an IT company. We are a retail company. So for us, what matters is what our customers see. For us, the customers are our internal customers. So what they see the application. They want a simple application and they want all their processes to run. They don't bother what's happening in the backend. That's for IT to figure out. And nobody will notice whatever I do in the backend. So cloud computing really helps you where, you've moved your applications to the cloud. We've started our journey with S4HANA where we started using the cloud. And previously, we used to have downtimes where the systems had to be down for a backup or something. And there used to be really a lot of arguments because the warehouse is running, you want a downtime. So there were problems earlier. Now with cloud computing coming in, there are zero downtimes. The business just runs smoothly. And giving it to the experts, you're giving your hardware to the experts to manage. They manage the security for you. They ensure it's their bread and butter. So they ensure that everything is stable for you. Being in retail, the other problem what you'll always have with your systems is that you need to scale up fast, especially when there are festive seasons, there is an end of season sale. You'll see a spike which comes in. And of course, you want to be there, running when the spike is there. That's where cloud computing will help you because they can scale up and they can be available. You will not face a situation when your system goes down because of the spike. So I think that's what cloud computing brings. Everybody in the market knows what AI is. And yes, in Trent, we've also started our journey in AI. We are slow there because AI is something which you really can't speed up and, you will not go correct. But knowing what you want from AI, knowing the impact of AI, I think that's what we've been doing. So we've been trying to give an omni-channel experience to our customers through our AI. We've been trying to, make use of AI for personalizing the messages to your customers and actually curating things what are especially meant for them. When we talk about it at home, because I am most of the time on calls, so, people at home also are there with you. They do listen at times to what you're doing. And my husband is into retail too, so he understands the pressure what we are into. So I've got a strong support system at home. But my son is really interested. The first question he'll ask you is that, did you restart your system? And restart solves most of the problems, what he tells me. But I think it has helped him also because, in school, they have a subject like PE and computers. And everybody opts for PE, that's simple. He said, no, I'll go for computers, because he really, he likes that subject now.